All right, I'm gonna tell a story about my father. So when he was about, I don't know, in his 20s, he had bought a house and he was moving stuff in and he needed a bed. He had gone out and bought a water bed, and so he decided, well, it was time to fill the water bed up with water. So he plumbed a hose, came through his window, and he started filling it up. So I don't know. He decided it'd be a good idea to go out drinking with his friends. And long story short, he came back and the waterbed had exploded. So I don't know. From what he says, there was water. Well, first of all, it broke out his window. Uh, so it broke out his window. It when it exploded, there was like a tidal wave. It had broken his door out of his room, and it had sloshed up against the side of the wall. He says that in the other room there was water in the top shelf in the cupboard. Uh, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to believe, but I don't know. When I was probably about 10, he decided to get another waterbed from from his past, and I don't know. When he filled it up, he was so cautious of it exploding that we stood around it pretty much the entire time it was filling. But I just thought it was the most funniest story. I've told it to quite a few people, and they almost don't believe it. I hardly can believe it. Uh, I mean, it ruined his whole house when it blew up. He had to re-sheetrock the whole house. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I can't even imagine how much water would come out of a waterbed exploding. But he said there was like when a tide comes in and out that it leaves a water line on the beach or a wall. And he said there was a water line about 3 feet up the wall all around his house. So uh, the house is still in our family, and since then it's been remodeled. But it's I don't know something that we've always thought about and we find interesting in the family. Uh, thanks.